This is interesting. So we have multiple personas. I can start.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, Aaron. This is Sri here from Factors.ai. Is this a good time to connect with you?
Well, sir, I wasn't expecting a call. Why are you ringing me?
I'm really sorry about it. We saw some interest from your company on our website. That's why we thought you might be interested in a product which we are actually, I want to talk about. What we do at Factors.ai is like we are a B2B account identification and analytics product. We help you understand who are the companies which are there on your website, what they are doing, without them actually signing up. Would you be interested in learning further?
Hmm. Interesting, but we are already using Google Analytics for tracking who's visiting our website. What else do you guys offer?
Google Analytics just gives which use they don't give which users come in, they just show number of users. We actually tell you which accounts are actually coming into your website. So let's say if a particular company is coming into your website, the user from a particular company is coming into your website, we can actually say this is the company which is coming, this is the size of the company, this is the number of reps in that company, and these are the pages they are looking at and how much time they are spending on each pages and where they are coming from, so that you'll know which company is that, so you can directly reach out to that company rather than not knowing who the company is.
Oh, so you're just a fancier version of Google Analytics then? But let me tell you this, mate. 95% of the traffic which comes onto our site is from law firms. They're already segmented by the type of firm they are. We're a B2B company mostly serving other businesses. How would your tool help in that case?
We can exactly tell you which law firms are actually visiting your website. 95% is, of course, law firms. We can exactly tell you which law firms. So that, let's say, if Sullivan Cromwell is the one which is coming into your website, you would, in parallel, you would know, like, okay, and they're also coming from the Seattle office or from the San Francisco office, and you are selling to the IT manager in these, in Sullivan Cromwell in Seattle office, you would be able to exactly identify, reach out to them over an Apollo or an email or any other cold call and directly reach out to them, rather than just not being aware, like, okay, there are 95%, there are 100 visitors in my website, 95% of them are law firms. This is more ingrained granular detail at an account level, which you can actually use to go and sell to them. Would this be interesting to you?
Now you've got me curious. But you need
Thank
to
you.
understand, I'm not going to sign up for anything until I'm sure your system is secure. I'll need to know how you're dealing with privacy issues and the security of our CRM data. Our security team keeps me up at night just thinking about it. Can you shed some light here?
Of course, we are SOC 2 Type 2 compliant. We work with 200 plus companies, including Fortune 1000 companies, multiple listed companies. We can share all the security details and our DPI as well, data protection as well. And we are happy to do a free trial as well, so that you can actually see the product in action with your own data before you want to decide anywhere.
All right, so you're SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, but that doesn't really tell me anything about how you'll handle the data from my CRM system. Do we need to upload our CRM data into your system? How does your solution interact with our CRM? Does your tool work in tandem with it, or are you planning on replacing our existing CRM? I need
No,
clear answers.
we work in tandem with your CRM. So whether it's you're on HubSpot or Salesforce or Zoho, we actually integrate with your CRM data and work in tandem with it. We also push back whatever the accounts we identify back into your CRM. You don't need to change anything in your existing systems. And your data is also fully compliant. We store the data all in Google Cloud in US West. So that way it's totally safe and in a separate project. No others don't have access to your data.
Okay, but just so you know, you're not the first one to call me with a product like this. If it does what you say it does, that's all good. But I've experienced companies promising the moon and delivering nothing. Can I see your solution in action? And don't think for 1 second I'm saying yes to anything yet. You showing me a demo is the least you can do. If I'm satisfied, we can take things from there. When can you arrange a demo for me to see how this actually works?
I can do it immediately in the next 5 minutes, or even whenever you are, whenever it's convenient for you. And we can also offer you a free trial so that you can actually see the product in action with your own data. No commitments. Just takes a 15-minute integration. That's all.
5 minutes is too quick.
Okay. Can I
Set
do it tomorrow or early next week?
Wednesday, 11 a.m. Don't be late. I will not wait for you.
Sure. You have me there. Thanks a lot, Aaron. I'll call you at Wednesday, 11
All right.
a.m. for setting up the demo call.
Yes, that's correct. Wednesday, 11 a.m. for the demo. Speak then. Goodbye.
Sure. Thank you. Bye. Wow. This was amazing.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
keep sharing your screen. I'll go through that analytics screen you're on right now.
this is pretty amazing. It's because the kind of questions he was asking, and even if he was saying that, okay, I use this to use the data, what are you, a fancier version of that? Or how he was actually asking for, like, I won't be late.
Yeah.
When do you want to do the demo? It's actually pretty accurate. And how much time does it take to develop this bot?
Like I mentioned, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And
So
we are
I had,
actively working on making that even shorter. So it's just getting started.
and this was a bot originally set up to sell MailChimp. But when I spoke about Factors.ai, how did he go into Google Analytics? How was that?
Because we code in the bot with a bunch of technologies that it already uses. And Google Analytics was probably one of the ones so Atul built this one. Google Analytics was probably one of the tools he baked in already. So, and it's been around for so many years that, the models are all trained on Google Analytics pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. So basically selling MarTech products becomes more easier, at least training for that. That's good.
100%. Yeah. And if you're still on that screen, feel free to share your screen. I want to talk about some of the things on that summary page.
Awesome. I'll do that as well. Just give me a second. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, this screen essentially shows you like a transcript, like an audio recording of everything. It shows you your talk listen ratio, your filler words, all the usual stats. And also we have like a scorecard. And I think this feature is very exciting. Essentially, we can score your SDR on all the different parts of the call, like the opener, the gating, the closing, like how well you identified certain criteria, how well you did discovery, right? And we can also identify like what questions did your rep actually end up asking in the discussion, right? And as well as like the objections. So like what objections did Aaron make here, and how did your SDR actually handle each of those objections?
Awesome. That's pretty amazing. So in one effect, like you're able to score calls, you're able to see how the calls are being trained, and then